Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Still in London, still losing my voice, still it's a lot, and this one's slightly different because today we're reviewing Tina, the Tina Turner musical. However, we're doing it without notes. Good luck everybody. If you want to know my off-the-cuff thoughts on this show, then stick around and we shall get into it in a minute. So again, I have literally forgotten to introduce myself. Hello, welcome back if you are returning, welcome if you're new. My name is Claire and this is the Open Rose and Theatre Seats video channel. How old am I? This is Open Rose and Theatre Seats, where I discuss both theatre and travel and have a good time doing it. So we are still in London. I am actually in the Strand Palace Hotel, in a corner of it. I say a corner of it, this is a small room. I haven't actually done a room tour this time, but I have done a room tour on a similar one. I'm kind of segueing off, but if you go to my channel and scroll down or use the search bar, you will find kind of a tour of this room in a great location for seeing the likes of Tina, which is why I went there last night. So why am I doing this without notes? There are reasons, two reasons in fact. Number one, because there was a plethora of people who were doing different roles, yeah, I was looking through my cast list last night and quite a lot of them were different, so I just wanted to make it different and do the whole off the cuff, these are my favourite characters. I will try and ping up the cast board for last night just so you understand what I mean. So there is that. The other reason is because I did not get back into my room until 11 o'clock last night, and that is me staying around the corner from the show, because we had a show stop, a 20-minute show stop in Act 2, in which we actually changed Tina's. So we started the evening with Alicia Paul Moses. Unfortunately she came off in Act 2, apparently according to someone who sat behind me who had their daughter in the show. Alicia wasn't feeling too great, and so to protect her and her voice they took her off, or she asked to be taken off. I don't know the ins and outs. So we in fact finished our show with an understudy on, who was Vanessa Demetti, and you could not believe that she was told, right, you're going on. It was so amazing. She was incredible and I have to give her props. I feel like the entire crowd were fully behind her from the moment that the curtain was raised again once Vanessa was in place. Everyone was cheering, everyone was screaming. It was just great to be in that audience, and that is the best thing about live theatre, that some things like that can happen and everyone just gets on with it. The cast were right behind her, seeing her in the bows and seeing the entire cast in the bows, it was like a look around each other and they were just like, yes, we have done it, we've made it, and we were excellent. And they, gosh damn what were. Whew. So let's get into the cast, let's do that first and then I'll speak about the creative side afterwards. So my favourite characters were Tina. Both Alicia and Vanessa were absolutely amazing. I don't think I knew too much about Tina going in. Tina Turner, didn't know anything about the story, kind of knew that she was married to Ike Turner, but I didn't realise how that first started and also how abusive it really was. I'm assuming that most things in the show were pretty true to her actual life. Obviously I know that some things can be changed for entertainment, but yeah, crazy life she has lived. Let me just put that out there. It is obviously hard to watch in places. There is warnings going in of haze, of gunshots, of scenes that people may be not offended, may find hard to watch, essentially. There is quite a lot of domestic violence in the show, to a point that I was just like, oh my god, my heart literally stopped about 3 or 4 times. It was so hard to watch, but they did it in such a brilliant way, and it was just, it was just I have no words. Caleb Roberts plays Ike Turner and played Ike Turner in my performance. He is not a nice man. Caleb's probably lovely. Ike Turner, absolute. I don't understand how one person can be that nasty and vile, but Caleb did it so brilliantly that I probably, if I saw him today in the street, like normal clothed, I would be like, well done to you. Because I just feel like I went on that journey with Tina, and yeah, not a nice man. I'm finding this one really tricky to like keep going with the cast because there were so many changes on, but let's just put a bullet point in this and say that the entire cast were absolutely phenomenal. From the ensemble to the ones who stepped up, we had, I believe, 3, I think we had 3 of the male swings on, just to explain how crazy my show was. We had Brad Vike on as, give me a minute, Erwin Back. We had Samuel J. Weir on as Australian guy. What's Australian guy's name? Roger Davis. We also had Richard Appiah Sarpong on as insert name here because Claire has forgot. Ronnie. There we go. Yeah, this is what I'm going off. Oh, Sheen is probably having a sale. This is what I'm going off. Like I said, I will try and ping it up, but there were so many people doing new roles, maybe not new to them, but new in regards to them being covers and understudies, that it was just amazing to watch. So incredible, and it just highlights how great musical theatre is, that they can do that at the snap of the hat, especially with the change mid-act 2. Speaking briefly about the creative team, this show is directed by Phyllida Lloyd. Hopefully I'm saying her name correctly. She is a genius for the show Two Doors Down by the name of Mamma Mia, and she's now also in charge of Tina. I made that sound like she just started. She is the main director. I also have to mention the set design and the costume design, which is done by the same person, by Mark Thompson. The set had, for me, and this is just me basically because I've seen both shows, it had kind of Drifters girl vibes. I might have to look this up afterwards to see if he has anything to do with both shows, because it wouldn't surprise me. But it was very brilliantly done. The fact that it could go from a living room scene to a hotel room. There is some movable props. There is also doors that come out of the floor. I always love a door out of the floor. I don't know why. And the recording system just comes out of nowhere, out the ground. So brilliantly done, so effortless, and so wonderful to watch. And the choreography by Anthony Van Last was phenomenal too. I mean, I did want to get up when we were allowed to stand up at the end and just do that. but I refrained because I was in row AZ in the stalls. I was front row. It was a lot, and yeah, I feel like it would be too much if I did it with them. This show runs for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which sounds quite long. It's actually the same length of time as Moulin Rouge, but I loved every minute of it. I did say to my friend on exit that for me personally, I found Act 1 quite difficult to watch. Obviously that is the growing up of Tina from being in an abusive family as a young child to becoming part of an abusive family when she is older, older and grown up. Then the second act is more her getting back into her true self after leaving Ike, after trying to be her own person, and the battles that she takes through her life. I much preferred to watch Act 2, mainly because I found Act 1 quite hard to watch, but like I said previously, it was done in such a way that it was done, I was going to say tastefully, but that is truly not the word to say, but it was done in such a way that it was hard to watch, but it was a hard moment in her life, but done well. Let's leave it at that. Would I see this show again? Most definitely yes. It was really good to watch. My friend literally told me, because she saw it a few days ago, she told me it would totally be my thing, and I 100% agree with her. I love that era of music. I love the classics. There were songs that I didn't realise were part of Tina Turner's back catalogue. They were so amazing to listen to. The whole show is a spectacle. I would recommend not sitting in the front row of the stalls because I kind of felt like I missed a few things, and I think I would appreciate it more from being further back. That's just me, but I do think that that is the case. But that is just personal preference, but I think I do want to return and go and see it further back and see if it's as good. I'm sure it would be. So all in all, I had a thoroughly great time at the Aldwych at Tina Turner the Musical. Props, big love and massive cheers to the cast that I saw on on Saturday the 7th of January in the evening. They were amazing, and yeah, they deserve all the cheers they got. But that is it. It has been an interesting video, let's put it that way, but I think it's just highlighted to me that I need to write notes. Let me know your thoughts though. Do you prefer this kind of probably choppily edited, off the cuff thoughts and feelings, or do you prefer when I have kind of a script to help me out? Let me know. If you have any questions, or if I have truly not said enough about Tina and the show, let me know and ask me your comments in the description in the comments area, and I will hopefully get back to you and explain my thoughts and feelings in a more structured way. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you hopefully for more theatre, fun and travel madness next time. Bye everyone.